Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel, Central Michigan Stacker. I waited, what seemed like an eternity, but it was only about 3 days, for some stuff to show up in the mail. And looky, I mean, we got new packages. We got packages galore showed up in the mailbox. It was full. I'm surprised the mail lady could even close the door. But it's been a good week. The weather here in Michigan finally turned around. It's not 80, almost 90 degrees every day. Thursday and Friday ended up being 2 beautiful days where it only got to about 62, 63 degrees for the high. And we're into the 40s at night. So beautiful fall weather is coming in and I'm loving it. I work outside, as most of you know. I'm an iron worker, so I'm outside 90% of the time. If I get lucky and get some type of inside job, maybe during the winter time, it's a blessing. But it's only happened once in about 30 years, so I don't expect it. And I just plan on being in the elements. But the elements weren't a problem for the mail lady to bring me my stuff this week. Look at this here. I found at a antique / pawn style store. Got a real sweet money clip. It's got a 50-cent piece Walking Liberty in there. I've never taken it out to see what the other side would look like, only because I know it's an actual coin and I don't want it to fall apart and then end up being junk. I think I might have gave the guy 30 or 35 bucks for it, so I want to try to keep it, as long as it'll last. This is something that showed up for me right here. This is a beauty. This is just a stunner. Look at this thing. First day of issue. One of the first 1,000 struck. Britannia rules the waves. Tell me that ain't sweet. If you like Britannias, I guarantee you love this coin. And the fact that it's a PCGS gem proof, reverse proof. Britannia rules the waves, baby. There with the Triton in her hand. And then here you got the Queen. And this was 2017 they minted this coin. But they were still using her effigy as of that time, which we all know now she's passed away last week, so. But there she is, soon to be King Charles, and he will be facing that away. That's how the monarchs do it. They, when they do their succession and the next king or queen takes the throne, their effigies on the coinage faces a different direction. Not sure the reason behind that, but that'd be something cool to look up for somebody if they're interested in it. Why do the monarchs face different directions when they swap the throne? But that's it right there. I waited. I loved it. I found it on one of the Facebook sites I'm on. And like I said, there are a lot of cool things that you can find on there. You just have to, have patience and like I said, do your vetting. Make sure you know who you're buying from, that they have, references and whatnot. Definitely, do your homework before you go sending anybody any type of money. That was one thing I waited on right there. The second thing I was waiting on was this. Look at this beautiful 1898 toned up Morgan. It was in an old coin book with cardboard and tape in there. And that's what the toning ended up looking like after I don't know how many years it was in there, but. And then check this out. Toning around the rim primarily. That's it on this. Look at the feathers. Just frosty. And that's an O mint mark on that beauty. Look at in the fields of the coin. No marks at all. I mean, it's not a proof or proof-like, but look at that mint luster on it. I mean, how lucky can I get to find something like this at just a little hole in the wall coin shop? Look at that beauty. Look at all the purples and blues. And not only that, but the fields of the coin on this side as well. Look at that. There's not even really a coin mark where, other coins fell on it when it was going in the bag. So this one's going in for grading, guaranteed. 1898. And not even a bag mark scratch. Not, the edge of the coin that you always get when they fall on top of one another and stuff like that. Check this out. I went and did a little searching today, being Saturday. I went and did a little searching, and the same racks that I've looked at 100 times in this one store that I go to and just had a bunch of Cull Morgans on it. Well, finally, I go in there and I find an 1899. Look at the luster. Look at that mint luster on that thing, too. Wow. There's a little bit of scuff mark on the cheek of the Morgan here, but other than that, you're looking at another. Look at the feathers. I mean, like it just got pressed. And another O. I did a kick butt job this weekend finding these coins. I'm really happy. This one's going in for grading also. Look at the fields of that thing. And like I said, this one has a few bag marks where you can see where the edge of a coin dropped on it. But like right there behind her head and hat. And there's just a little bit of scuff mark on the cheek. Very little. I mean, nothing to really, draw your attention like a gouge or a scrape, or even the little dots in between the words and everything are, sticking off the fields of the coin. Beautiful. I was happy when I came across that one right there. Here's something I was waiting on. Let me uncover this for you. This is a 1974. This is the certificate of authenticity, obviously, for the coinage of the British Virgin Islands. And one of the reasons I got this on top of the Queen's passing was it was a Facebook site, and it was going for cheap. I'm not kidding. Not Aaron Wall. That is, his store is called, what is it called? My Coin Shop. I've got the paper right here. My Silver Store and More. Coins and bullion. And his name's Aaron Wall. But he is on a few different Facebook sites. And this is the set that I got from him this past week. Look at that. It's got the gulls on there. I mean, this one over here. What are those things? Those are pelicans on the 50-cent piece there. And then it has what looks to be an albatross on the $1. And they're all in proof. The $1 is 50% silver, 50% copper, and the rest of them are, I believe, just clad. However, look at them. You got the doves on here. You've got a kingfisher. And then on the very bottom there, on the penny, you have, I believe, what are hummingbirds. But this is the coinage of the Virgin Islands. 1974. In proof finish. And I believe I think I paid $40 or $42 for this set. $5 shipping. That's it. I've been finding some really cool deals lately. And then I've got a real small place there in Clio that I frequent every now and then. And look what I found in there today. Here's the card from MidMichigan Coin and Jewelry. He's still not quite sure whether he wants to do some videos, but I'm going to go in there next week, see what he has to say. Hopefully he checks this video out. And, you know, just so he knows, I mean, it's Central Michigan Stacker. If anybody's interested in these stickers, all you got to do is give me a comment. Let me know you want one. I'll send it right out to you. Put a little thank you on the back of it. Central Michigan Stacker. I got new ones getting ready to come out. Same design, but I'm doing the, what do they call it? The holographic background to it. Look at these, what I got today. I'm going to show you something that's really cool about this. The dollar on the top here, those, I can't remember the percentage of silver that those are, whether they're 50 or whether they're 90%, but the dollar is definitely silver, and this is just a regular clad set as far as the rest of it goes. And when I say the dollar, I mean the one up top that symbolizes a certain time in Canada's history and whatnot is what these are about. But look at, there's the 50-cent piece. These are all done in proof finish as well. $25 a piece for these sets. And look at this. Look what the nice little set shows you, the back and everything. And the queen in her younger days as well there. And it comes in this, you know, red velvety type of booklet. It's got a little snap to it there. It's got the maple leaf on the front. That was 1981. And then I believe the second one that I have, which is this one here, this one has a polar bear on the top. Canada dollar, 1980. That's a polar bear there. And then it has the regular caribou, coat of arms, the maple leaves. There's the coat of arms. You see it a little bit better there. The maple leaves, the beaver, the sail ship on the 10-cent, and then the expeditioners out there in the canoe. Two beautiful sets. Look at that. Just over 20 bucks a piece. I wasn't passing these by, especially when I was watching an auction last night. And that was, and this one comes in the same type of thing. Here's the back on them. All done in proof finish. I was watching my favorite Friday show, which is Saka Plata's auction, and he had 3 of these on there. I think he put them up there for 42 or 45 bucks a piece. And a guy just binned them all. Boom, gone, done. They were gone. Just that quick. I said it would have been nice to at least been able to try to put a bid in on something. I mean, those were nice sets. But somebody else was quicker than me, so they got them. Last but not least, I picked this up at a little pit stop also over there in Clio, Michigan today. Looks like the Norford style $1. Vote Trump 2016. Trump the government, it says. And we've got that Statue of Liberty's torch right there on the back. Vote non-politician. Hey, it makes sense because, you know, when one of them got in there, Trump dollar. When one of them got in there, known as Donald J. Trump, they did everything in their power to get rid of him. And anything that he had wanted to do as far as being the president was constantly hindered by the Democrats. I'm not going to get into the political stuff, but let me show you. I do pick up more stuff than just coins every now and then. Look at this beautiful hunting knife that I picked up today. And I know it's handmade. I don't know by who, but it's not made in China. Let's put it that way. We've got a nice 10-point buck etched into it. It just says stainless on there. And then it's got right edge on this side. But at least it doesn't say made in China anywhere on it, which it very well may be, even though I would find that hard to believe. I know what an authentic deer horn looks like, and this is it. Just great craftsmanship on this knife. I love it. She's a beauty. This is what I'll be opening up my packages with. So the last thing I wanted to show you was I stopped at an estate sale, and I also do a lot of fishing, seeing as how I'm from Michigan, but look at the couple of fly holders I got. Duck feathered, older flies, and then a bunch of small ones for little brookies and whatnot. You like gold, you like silver, you like the things that I have to show and where I go to get them, give me a like, thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. I appreciate it. Central Michigan Stacker, and I'm out.